NBA Finals Game 4 Parlay Edition. In this video, we'll have a couple parlays for this exciting Game 4 in Indiana between the Thunder and Pacers. There's a chance this is our second to final last game of the NBA season. Hopefully that is not the case. I'm one to think that we at least got 3, hopefully 4 games left in this series. We can go to Game 7 and extend the NBA season as long as possible. If you missed it, I have 2 videos for every single NBA Finals game. This one's just about parlays, but if you're curious about my favorite player prop, which run an 11-1 run on our favorite props, as well as my spread pick or game total pick for this game, you can check that video out. I'll link it down below, top of the description. Go check that out. Also link at the end of the video. Let's stay hot and let's hopefully cash one of these parlays. We've been close on some, but we need to take one home to end the NBA season strong. And we'll begin with day 1 of the ladder challenge, which I will track as a plus 355 play. Let's talk with this one. Here we go. Yes, if you missed it, I just actually posted this ladder right before I recorded this video. It's 8 legs. I get it. People are going to yell at me on Twitter and all that stuff. In reality, I love the top 6. I added in the bottom 2 for Jalen Williams under in assists, over in rebounds, because I truthfully don't see either of those 2 legs losing. And now that we're at day 1, we can't do the plus 200 parlay strategy to get to whatever it may have been after the end of the season. So we'll go with some plus 355. If this cashes, maybe we go to a plus 500 for game 2. Maybe we dial it back. I don't really know. I don't really care. All that matters really to me is that we win. And if we can win this at plus 355 and we can turn our $10 into 1,000 by the end of the series, that'd be pretty sweet. We'll figure that out though. But I really do like this parlay. You can go watch my YouTube short for a little bit more. I don't like Halliburton's matchup. I think they trap him, face guard him, do a really good job of taking the ball out of his hands. I think SGA does a much better job finding his teammates. I think Chet's probably the number 1 guy I would target. He's much better when he's not shooting and settling for threes, which he did a lot in that second half. J-Dub, I really just don't like his matchup, and I like Nesmith to make a 3-pointer, something he pretty much does in every single game. Talk about each leg a little bit more in that YouTube short, but again, I really like this ladder challenge. $10 on it turns into 45 with the profit boost on there. Our original odds is about 280 right around now. So again, ladder challenge, we need a winner. We'll figure out what to do if we can cash that one. And if the series gets tied up at 2-2, then we know we get at least another 2 games. And then we'll go from there, what we want to do going forward. Now I'm going to get into my Betr slip. A reminder, Betr, you guys know we love them. Again, sign up using my code SHOT, S-H-O-T, or the link in the description. 100% deposit match up to $25, plus this SGA free pick, plus an extra $10 just for signing up using my code. Take advantage. The details are down below. I talked about this Betr slip before. I don't like Halliburton's matchup tonight. I don't think he's scoring 20 points, 19. I don't even know if he scores 15 tonight. I think it's a bad matchup for him. Miles Turner, people are concerned about the illness. I'm not. He's not even on the injury report. People got burned by him in game 3. A lot of people were on his props. He sucked. 3 for 11. I think he bounces back much better at home. And I think, as I said, I think Halliburton gets trapped a ton. So maybe they use Miles Turner as kind of a hub. He's not normally known for being, a guy that can set up his teammates, but some dribble handoffs are good there. And also, I really just think he has a good matchup scoring the basketball. I think he gets left open. Like, if I'm going to lose, I'm living with Miles Turner beating me rather than, a guy like Tyrese Halliburton. Then Chet, I know we're on him to score 12 points in the ladder, but I don't know if he's from the 3-point line. The first few games of the series, he wasn't shooting threes. Then in game 3, he's like, I'll shoot 6 of them things. I don't know if he's the guy who wants shooting threes if I'm the Thunder. I would rather him aggressive attack the hoop. Now, I know he attacked Miles Turner at the end of that game and he got packed. But again, when Chet's getting to that mid-range or getting to the free throw line, that's when he's much better. I would expect him to be pretty aggressive today, not shooting the 3-pointer. And then I really like SGA assists. He was in that ladder challenge. We faded him in game 3 for the under in assists. I think this is a good game for him, assist-wise. I think he gets 5. Probably he gets 6 or 7, though, if I had to guess. I really do like that parlay on Betr. Again, $20 on this turns out 140. So, again, you can sign up using my code SHOT, 100% deposit match up to $25, plus this free pick. Look, all the states that it's in. If it's in your state, sign up using that code SHOT. Finally, we wrap up with the long shot. This is something I haven't talked about in any of these the videos that I've done, ladder challenge or longer form game. It's going to include some things that I haven't touched on. Some guys I think could have pretty decent games. Let's touch on it. Here we go. Here's the long shot parlay. You put $10 on this, it turns into what, 130. I threw a 33% parlay boost on DraftKings onto it, just because they have a boost, and I've already used the one on FanDuel for the ladder. Let's break this down leg by leg. I'll begin with Jalen Williams under in 26.5 points plus assists. As I talked about the ladder, as I talked about before, J-Dub just really struggles to have back-to-back good games. In game 3, way too much J-Dub. I love him. He's fun. It's too much. And they were doing a great job of taking the ball out of SGA's hands. And what happened was J-Dub was the one left with it. And hence why he got a lot of usage. With 17 shots, 11 free throw attempts. The Thunder are just not going to win if J-Dub is shooting basically the same amount of times as SGA. If we think about the free throw attempts and, field goal attempts, he shot 17 times, 11 free throws. What did SGA have? 20 field goal attempts, 6 free throws. So again, in actuality, he shot probably more than SGA, and that's just not a recipe for success. I would expect SGA to play a lot and control the tempo of this game. Naismith only made 1 3-pointer in game 3. I think he makes 2. I think he have 3 and 4 in the first 2 games. I think he's left open a little bit more as they pay a little bit more focus on Halliburton. Caruso passed up on some open threes. He still made one, I believe, in game 3. I think they need him out there for defensive purposes, and he's a good spacer. So hopefully SGA, who's down there for 6 assists, can knock one to Caruso, and heck, he could knock it to Chet Holmgren. We could cash both of those too. The last leg I'll talk about is Andrew Nembhard, over 15.5 points plus assists. I know a lot of people are going to be on his under in assists, and a lot of people maybe aren't going to be on his points because I don't blame him. But when I look at this game, as I've talked about with Tyrese Halliburton, I think, and you've seen the Thunder kind of pick him up close to full court, but not as much as me. Like if you watch Nembhard's defense on SGA, it's basically full court, full court, full court. We're denying the ball from you're not getting the ball. I think they start to do that to Tyrese Halliburton. That will screw up the entire defense, the offense of the Pacers. And if I'm them, I do it. And I force a guy like Andrew Nembhard to 1, set up his teammates, and 2, score the basketball. He's not a prolific 3-point shooter like Halliburton. He can get to the line and get knocked down mid-ranges. But at the end of the day, I'm living with those shots. We have good defenders, good perimeter guys to go out there and make Nembhard's life difficult. And if he's making difficult shots, we'll live with it if they're difficult 2-pointers, whereas Halliburton was getting open threes. So I think this is a good Nembhard game. Maybe call me crazy. We've already seen, a good Halliburton game. That was game 3, a good Mathurin game, a couple good TJ McConnell games. Neesmith's had a couple games. Pascal, he might have a good game in there. But Nembhard is always that guy that there's always one of those Nembhard games. And I think this could be it. So I do like his over at 15.5 points plus assists. We've seen him hit that before. We've seen him do it pretty well. A good job against this Thunder team in the past. I think this could be a good Nembhard game where he probably could score 15 points, but I like his ability to set up his teammates as well. So again, plus 1264. I think we got a chance there. So to recap the parlays, this is the long shot, plus 1,200 odds, comes out to right around plus 1,000 without that 33 boost on it. Then we have the Betr slip, which is these 4 legs, $20 when that turns to 140. And then we'll wrap up the day with day 1 of the ladder challenge, which hopefully can hit. Like I said, if this hits, we'll have $46, give or take. We'll figure out what to do for game 5. I have no idea. We don't worry about that. We just worry about what's in front of us, and that's cash in this day 1 ladder. And hopefully we can do just that. Like I said at the top of the show, if you want to go check out my best bets for this game, go check it out. That video should be linked right up here. The ladder challenge video is down there, but encourage you to go check it out. Here are my other thoughts on how I feel this game goes, side or total, as well as my favorite player prop. We're trying to go from an 11-1 run to a 12-1 run. See if we can do it. Either way, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying these long shot parlay videos. And if you can do me a favor, go down below. Let me know your favorite long shots down below. You like a guy to get 10 assists, or like this guy, and maybe SGA 10 assists. I don't know. Maybe a guy to make 4 3-pointers. Go down below and do that because we're a community here. We're trying to all win together. So if you maybe have some insight, leave it down below in the comment section so other people can win with you. Either way, I'll see you guys back for game 5. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.